Ah, yes. We will start from where we left off. This is Nightwolf 53, back here again with the What If. As Izuku and Riolu walk through the forest over miles. After their campsite and putting it away and walking for a bit, they noticed on the map they were coming up to the next two science labs. These labs were right next to each other, due to some different experimenting, having to get Pokemon to each other quickly. Making sure that both of them were near each other was just a extra reward for their hard work. Riolu, you think there'll be more of experience like you? I do not know, but what I am sure of is that if there is more of me in there, more experiments of their own design, then I'll have to say that, yes, there might not be exactly more of me, but different Pokemon I sure can tell. From what I'm getting from the aura within the building, there are two life forms still alive down there. But I don't know how much longer they have. They've been in there for so long that they've been eating the surrounding nutrients in the tank, and the tank is almost out. Alright then, what floor are they on? They're on the third floor of each building. One in the right side of one of the rooms on the left, while the other is on the left side of the room on the right. Alright then. Let's go this one then. As Izuku chooses the right building, going as he finds the staircase. Alright, third floor? Correct. It is a bunny-like feature, so please be wary of what may lie down here. Alright then. As Izuku goes down the steps, he goes into the room holding the experimental Pokemon. Huh. That's different. What is it? Well, it's another Pokemon, but this time it's going to be a normal type. A normal type? What is it in the case? Here, let me check the Pokedex. As he pulls out the Pokedex entry reads. As it loads up Baneri, the normal type Pokemon. Baneri is cute rabbit, and her evolution is Lopunny. Alright then, so a normal type. That would be great for the team, to have a little bit more diversity. Alright then. As they go to the chamber and unlock it, as the glass struggles to move as they go over to it. Alright, we need to pull this down. Ready, Riolu? Indeed. 1, 2, 3. As they bring down the glass, and it slams down, letting out all the water as Izuku catches the Baneri. Alright. I'll hold her until she wakes up. We have to get over to the other station to see who the other one is. Yes, sir. As they run out of the room and start going up, they make it to the first floor as the Pokemon in his hand start to wake up. Huh? As she opens her eyes and looks around. Hello. Who are you? Oh. The name is Izuku Midoriya. I'm just here to help. Help? Help for what? Well, you are stuck inside of a lab. You might not have memories at all of it, but you were in there for a long time. You're an experiment that one of the scientists has done. Okay. Well, what is my name? Your name? Well, you're a species of Beniri. Beniri? Okay then. I guess Beniri will be fine then with that of my own species. But I think later names will have to actually be given out. Alright then. As Izuku and Riolu, with now the awakened Beniri, go to the other lab. Wow, this place is interesting. I know, right? This is like almost the same place where I found Riolu. There's another one of my experiment? Yes. She just goes by Riolu, but we don't know what name to give her. Or I don't know the name. Okay then. As Izuku goes down the stairs to the next Pokemon Hill, be acquiring for his adventure. As he gets down, he sees a black figure in there, more of a wolfish-like figure in there. Alright, Izuku, what Pokemon is it now? Here, let me check the Pokedex. Beniri, do you think you can stand for a bit? I think so. As she gets down to the ground and wobbles a bit, but gets her balance with ease. Is that fine? Yeah, it'll be great, Beniri. Even though it's your first time walking, you did perfectly. Thank you, Izuku. As she smiles up at him. Alright, time to see what Pokemon we have here. As he brings out his Pokedex looking at this Pokemon. Zoroark, a transformation-like Pokemon. This Pokemon is able to turn into Zoroark in the next evolution. It uses its transformation and shape-shifting abilities to hide itself among people and make sure it doesn't get attacked by any predators. But they are very noticeable due to their tails still being out. Alright then, so we have a Zoroark then. Yes, it seems like it's still asleep then. Let's go ahead and get her out of there. As he goes over to the controls to hit the button, as a thump is from the glass. Huh? What was that? Izuku. It's the Zoroark. It's inside. Oh. Well, I guess it's alive then. As the Zoroark inside looks at them, as it uses one of its psychic abilities to talk to them because it can't move its mouth. Hello there. It seems that I am a bit trapped in here. I woke up a few days ago. Would any of y'all know why I'm in here? No, I don't. But we're getting out of there now. Alright, let me get this here and twist there, and there we go. There's a power to the cage, cuts on, and the lid slides down from the side. As the water comes out, the Zora stands on her legs. But this is the same as a normal Zora. It looks the exact same. All their pre-evolutions look the same. They will all evolve at the last science experiment. That is what I'm saying right now. Just a little jump ahead. But yes, Zora, Beniri, and Riolu are in his team now. So, hello there. It is nice to meet you. My name is Zora. Nice to meet you, Zora. The name is Izuku. Alright, then. I'm guessing this is your... Yes, my team. Me and my team are going to be hopefully doing hero and gym leader battles in the future. So you could all rise the ranks and become the top. Sounds interesting. May I cause any chaos in there? Sure. But don't take it too overboard. Fine by me. As Azora wobbles over to Izuku and lays down next to him. But first, I am tired. I haven't had enough energy since all I had was whatever was in that container. Alright then. Well, let's go. We need to go anyways. I'll pick you two up and we'll walk out of here and set up camp. And we'll teach you the basics of mostly moving around, but it should be quick to learn. Okay, dear. Alright. As Baniri and Zora hop into Izuku's arms. Alright, Riolu, we gotta get out of here. Indeed. But first, I need to check around here for a bit. Huh? For what? I'll be out in a bit. I just need to go check for some stuff. I'll be trusting on this. Don't damage anything. We don't know if this thing can fall any second. Don't worry, I won't. As Zorar and Baniri go out with Izuku, while Riolu goes in there to search for something. Izuku sets them down under a tree and starts setting up camp. First getting the tent fire out, and getting the rest of the food supplies he had. Alright then, here, take small bites of this first to get your stomach adjusted to solid foods. Okay then. As the two ate and found it wonderful to eat, since the only thing they ever really known was that they were living. They actually never eaten anything. So when they ate this pastry that Izuku gave them, it tasted wonderful. As they started to eat a bit faster, as Izuku warned them, your stomachs aren't ready to handle a lot of it. Just eat it slowly for now, but whenever Riolu gets back up here, I'll cook us up a good dinner. Alright then. As they ate the good pastry, and Izuku started to build up the fire with more wood he found in the forest, Riolu would finally come back up. Ah, Riolu, you're finally back. So, what were you doing down there? I was down there looking for this. Huh? What's that? It's what is called a megastone. I heard it from one of the doctors whenever I was in that lab, saying that there was a mega evolution. Hearing that right now I'm the only one that could be mega evolved, it'll be your best choice to have me in your party. True. I guess we'll be looking for another megastone than the receiving one. Yes. But for now, this will be on my... We need to make something to put this on my wrist. Or somewhere to put it on me, at least. So whenever we do find the stone, the other stone, we can use Mega Evolution. Alright then. Well, I'll go ahead and cook us up some dinner. So, what are you going to be cooking up, Izuku? I guess curry, since the last time we were out here, I have some leftover rattata. And it could be used as some meat, but since you and Riolu, or since you and Zora are the only ones that can eat meat, I'll also have a little salad on the side for the punny. Huh? I've never had meat, but I could try a little bit of it, but I think a salad sounds great. Alright then, I'll make sure to get that up for you. As the as Izuku made some curry for both Riolu and himself as well as Zora, he made a salad for Baniri. So, how does everyone like their meal? It's good. I'm guessing you learned this from your mother. Yeah, but a little bit, but a lot of it I actually learned from an old friend of mine. He was an older fellow. He used to work at this curry shop, and this is where I learned how to make curry actually. His name was Azako Masiki. He was the owner of the place, and he was really nice. He actually brought me to the back to teach me how to cook curry, and every once in a while tested the curry out himself to see if I was good enough. It took a while, but I was able to get a decent curry down. He said with enough improvement that I'll be able to make just as good as curry as he would, as him, and maybe even become better at it. Well, I hope this Ozoko Biord is doing fine. Well, a couple years before, just a couple years before the happenings of what's happening right now, before I found you, he tragically died. He died in his sleep. It was his old age that caught up to him. I was at his funeral and made everyone curry. They asked me where I made it and who I learned it from. I told them it was from him, and that I was hoping to be just as good as a chef as him, and as well as multiple other things alongside my dream. Just they all thanked me in their remembrance of his work. I was very thankful for that. That was very nice of you, Zuko. Now, Zora and Baniri. Huh? Yes, Miss Riolu? It's just Riolu. I'm not old at all. I'm only level 6 right now, but we need to teach you guys how to fight. I've already been training Izuku here how to fight, but it seems you two are early on, so we'll do some scheduled training here and there. Alright then. So, how will this work then? Well, after supper, we're gonna do a little light spar since the sun is still up a bit. Alright then. After supper finished and Izuku cleaned the dishes, they all step up to each other. Alright, I'll show you some simple fighting moves. Baniri, will you stand... come here for a second? Sure. What do you need? Alright, throw up your hands and throw a punch at me. Throw a punch? I've never thrown a punch. Well, this is going to be your first time doing it. Alright then. As Baniri threw a punch, as Riolu quickly countered it and put her hand to Baniri's face. Alright. Alright then. It seems we still have a lot of work since both you and Zora need our training. But to let you know, Izuku will let you know the movesets you are able to learn. And what sets we have right now. Alright now, Zora. You try to throw a punch at me you try to throw an attack at me this time. Sure. Let me try. As Zora goes in for a run, trying to bite, as her head is pushed to the ground. Good. You did well for your first one, but we are both all still young. Azuku, can you analyze what they have? Alright. Biniri. Oh, my bad. Biniri. The skill moves you have right now are Pound and I want to say Pound and no. Pound in Splash. Was it? Yeah, Splash. Don't know why. And the possible moves you're able to learn are Defensive Curl, Foresight, Endure, Fusion, Quick Attack, Jump Kick, Baton Pass, Agility, Dizzy Punch, After You, Charm, Entertainment, Bounce, and Healing Wish. And Zora, you have Scratch and Lure. Lure? What's Lure? I forgot what Lure was. I think it's... I forgot what Lure did. No, not Lure, it's, never mind. Nasty Plot instead, because yeah, it's cool. But yes, you have Nasty Plot. Never mind. Lure just did not seem to be there. That's just an unlock you have. Oh. Well, what's Nasty Plot then? Well, it goes ahead and decreases the attack and defense of the opponent's Pokemon. Okay then. Well, that sounds nice. What are some other things I can learn? Well, Lure, Pursuit, Fake Tears, Fury Swipes, Fen Attack, Scary Face, Taunt, Foul Play, Torment, Agility, Embargo, Punishment, Imprison, and Night Days. Anything else? Well, you have the natural ability to shapeshift, but it will take some getting used to, or the illusion. You can basically turn yourself into people, or make you look like other Pokemon as well. Okay. Well, let's continue our fights then. Riolu spat out. Lopunny, you'll be partnered up with me. Azuku, you'll be partnered up with Zora. Okay then. Make sure to take it easy on her, Riolu. I will. As the two became in combat, as the fighters fought, gaining better training with their skills, as Azuku yelled out at the two. Zora, you Scratch. Okay then. As she jumped up as her claws came out, as they lit with white going around them, as she slashed down, putting some scratch marks into Azuku. Good. Now again. Alright. Well, here we go. As she kept on using Scratch there and more and more as yield to Lopunny. Lopunny, use Pound on Riolu. Okay then, she yelled out. As she was a bit timid at first, but she had this fierce gaze in her eyes, willing to help, since she was freed from whatever that container was. As she tried to use the move, but was unsuccessful at first. After a while, she finally got the attempt in and actually got a hit on Riolu. As Riolu was pushed back. Good. You're learning. Now, let's go ahead and finish this up here. We need our sleep and energy for tomorrow. And Azuku, yes? Tomorrow we are all going out and fighting other Pokemon. Wild Pokemon. Alright then, well, let's get your levels up and try to get y'all to evolve. Alright then, let's go. As Zuku, Riolu, Baniri, and Zorar finally go into the tent for their rest, as I knew tomorrow would come with more battles of training and more adventures to see. As we cut to Bakugo. Stupid nerd. Where the hell has he been? I haven't seen him in a week. And my mom hasn't tried to call Inko, but she wouldn't pick up. What the hell happened? Well, what happened with Inko is interesting. After Izuku running away, or being, I thought it was either kicked out or ran away. Either way, it's still fine. Never mind, yeah, he ran away. After Mitsuki tried to call Inko, she was unable to connect to her. But when she got to her house, it was empty. Nothing there. As Mitsuki went to the residence right next to Mr. Zack. Mr. Zack, do you know what happened to Miss Inko Midoriya? Oh, sweetie. She moved out a couple days ago. Said she was going to her husband in America. And what of Izuku? Oh, the young boy? I didn't see him leave with her. But all his stuff isn't there. So he must be somewhere. I thought he must have been with you, since she said she didn't need that bastard again, but it seems not. Huh. Well, thank you anyways. I'll try to see what I can think to tell my son. Alright then, there, Mitsuki. I'll make sure to see what I can find out. As Mitsuki left and went home. Alright, Brad. It seems Inko left to America and Izuku's not with her. Huh. Then where is he? I don't know for sure, but Inko is not here in Japan anymore. Auntie Inko ain't here? Seems like she finally gave up on Izuku. Or that deku. Katsuki Bakugo, don't speak of your friend like that. Shut up, old hag. As she slapped him in the back of the head. What was that for? That's for calling me an old hag. I'm still in my prime. Now go to your room. I'll call you down for dinner. Damn old hag. Come on, Cyndaquil. As Cyndaquil followed Bakugo up into his room. And then he had called the police and report Izuku missing. After Mitsuki made a report of Izuku being missing, the cops put out a missing child report, but threw it to the side for now, as it's out there, yes, but not of most importance. As Mitsuki would cook and, of course, give Bakugo what he needed. Food as well as her husband. Izuku, I hope you're still out there and doing well. But yes, I hope he's still out there and doing well. As they ate dinner and finally went to bed as rest as well. Izuku, Riolu, Baniri, and Zorar slept in there during the night. As it grew colder due to the nightfall, they all snuggled more near to Izuku to combine all their body heat into a source. As the three slept peacefully in their beds, as they dreamt of the days that they don't remember. Some of them only dreaming about what happened today, and some dreaming about the future that might come ahead. Being the top in ranks. Some not even knowing what that is, but thinking of being the best Pokemon ever. What a day it will be then. As I will end it off here for part 3. Thank y'all for listening, and I'll make sure to upload again next time.